What's up, guys? We're going to do a collective message for Monday the 23rd. Just know that it may or may not resonate because it is a collective message, so take what's yours and leave what does not matter, okay? Now, I pulled some oracle cards for the beginning of the tarot message. And it's crazy because the oracle cards actually match up with the specific tarot cards that I pulled for you guys, which I'm going to explain a little bit down the line as I go through this message. Now, the first card that you guys have is Storm Unexpected. Then we have Winter Renewal. And then we have the Shadow side card, which is the Moon side, which is the Dark Night of the Soul in the reverse. Okay, whichever way we can take this. I'm going to take the Shadow side card as the actual shadow. Okay, the other side of your duality. Because somebody here does have somebody here has duality, inner duality. That's another main oracle card that I pulled for you guys from the Inner Worlds deck. We're going to focus on duality today. Light and shadow. Integration. You went through something here, collective, where it was like you had to be reminded of your duality. It was a reminder that you are duality. You may have went through something very painful, or you realized here within some type of tower moment, some type of chaotic situation here where you had to pull yourself back from the situation, analyze yourself, and focus on some shadow work, okay? The main focus of this is inner duality and shadow work, okay? The tarot card that you have for today is going to be the World card. So that was the first card that came out, but it intertwines with the Storm Unexpected. Because after something was shaken up here, where there was a shakeup, there was some type of random mishap that happened here. You may have gotten an argument with somebody, or maybe the energy was very chaotic, okay? And it may have happened actually right before the snowstorm. That's why Winter Renewal is coming out. But it's something here within the air, within the cycle of between the new moon going into the full moon, where I believe we're in the waxing gibbous crescent stage, the waxing crescent stage. The waxing gibbous crescent stage. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. All right. It's something like that. We're in that period. Because as you see here on this card, we have the crescent moon and then it goes into the full moon. So there's something here that's going on between possibly this weekend going into next week when we actually have the full moon. There's a cycle that's completed, or there's a tipping point where it's like the Most High is taking your energy and it's like you're being flipped somehow. The energy is being flipped somehow into like a greater energy. Okay, you could be experiencing a lot of like not paranormal stuff that's going on in your house, but there could be a shift that's going. The shift is it's not heavy. It's very beautiful, by the way, where when you are walking, you could be walking around certain parts of your house and you're noticing that certain lights are flickering. Your energy is shifting. Your frequency is shifting. It's already beautiful. But because you are choosing to work on yourself and your shadow, it's like you're becoming stronger in some way. Okay? With the Strength card, we had the Strength card come out. That's another major arcana. The Strength card is going to symbolize you after you do some shadow work and you work on your inner child healing, something like that. It's you working on yourself and you maintaining some type of duality because you are light and shadows. This is not going to resonate for everyone because not everyone realizes here that they are light and shadow. Okay? But there was a point where you felt very conflicted within your own energy and very conflicted with your own self-esteem when you already know who you are. You may have been put in a position where you were questioning yourself, questioning, is this who I really am? Who am I? Am I beautiful or am I ugly? Something like that, where you were taking a look at yourself in the mirror and you weren't really liking yourself, but you're not that person. Okay, you're not that person because you're very strong. Okay, you could have Leo placements or something with a lion could be significant. You may look good in orange too. Okay, like a very bright orange. You could be tending to a lot of plants at this time. Focusing on like you may have a greenery inside your home, or you may have a specific plant that you're attending to, and you're noticing that the more that you're integrating your shadow, that plant is also growing, or the plants around you in your home, even outside. And if you live somewhere warm, that something with the trees are becoming more vibrant. The color green is becoming more vibrant with your plants in outside plants, okay? Trees, leaves. Now, when we focus on the shadow, okay? Because you're not in your shadow anymore, whoever you are. You realize what was going on here. You stepped back from something. You decided to work on your shadow because you needed to accept yourself again after going through some type of painful ending or some type of shakeup. It could have been just a shakeup, but that shakeup meant something to you, collective. It meant something to you because it could have been with a situation with love, or it could have been a situation where you were just doubting yourself, your own self-love. You have the Hermit here because you did some thinking. You went into solitude. You took a step back. That's another major arcana, by the way. So you have 3 major arcanas here. You're becoming more wise after some type of shakeup here because you decided to work on the certain aspects of yourself that you needed to gain more wisdom on. Okay? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I acting like this when I already worked on certain aspects of myself? It's a whole lot of whys, all right? But an individual took out their pen and paper, their pencil and paper, something like that. You open up some type of notebook or book, journal, and you started writing. Something with writing could be significant. You could be a writer. Everything that you put your pen or pencil on, it comes into fruition, all right? You might be receiving a message. It could be a message from your inner child, though, because we have the Page of Cups here. But this could also be somebody that you are connected to. It could either be your inner child or it could be a lover. Somebody is going to come in with a message. You might receive a message from spirit, from a messenger possibly. Okay, it could be by bird if it's by spirit. Now, if it's from a specific person, this individual might reach out to you by calling you or texting you. You will be receiving some type of message in regards to love. You got the Ace of Cups here. There's something here that's brewing in the background. I don't know if you noticed this yet. Something here is brewing in the background because you decided to do something here. And it could actually happen in the midst of around the full moon, which is next week, March 3rd. Or this weekend. It's something between this weekend going into Tuesday that you will be experiencing or receiving some type of message, either from your inner child, either from spirit, or a person specifically. You're becoming more powerful, whoever you are. More in tune, more intuitive, more wise. Okay, somebody is more wise because of working on their shadow. You're always working on your shadow, though. You could be experiencing a lot of deja vu moments. In the beginning of this message, I actually had a deja vu moment right before I started. Like I was here before. You could be having a lot of dreams right now. But it's something here where it's like your ancestors in the Most High or whoever watches over you is sending a lot of downloads, they're not bad messages though. Your messages are coming more clear, okay? Your dreams are becoming more clear where you're able to remember them. You may be eating better where your dreams are now coming in more clear because somebody was not eating right, okay? Lay down the chocolate. Listen, I'm no better, okay? But I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, okay? Stop junk eating just because you stressed. You're having an awakening. You're remembering who you are. But you're becoming more powerful. You got this aura around you, all right? You got this aura. Your frequency is shifting. Your frequency is already there. Just whoever you are, your frequency is already up to par, okay? It can be felt by animals. It could be seen, actually. Your energy could be seen by animals. It could be seen by people. They can feel your beautiful energy when you walk through the room. But something is very significant when you walking into a room now. The lights are flickering. You're becoming more powerful. That's your energy. Just let you know if you are experiencing something like that. Shit, there might be power cords going off because of your energy when you walk in. Because you decided to work on your shadow and you're focusing on yourself and self-love. We got the self-love card here. You know who you are. You know who you are. Somebody knows who they are already. You may have been questioning, is this who I am? Is this what I should be doing? Why am I feeling like this? I know I'm beautiful. Why am I feeling like I'm ugly? Why is somebody trying to make me feel like I have to be in competition? There's a whole lot of reasons why you were feeling like this, because something was orchestrated. Like I said, a cycle needed to be completed with you feeling some type of way, because you already know who you are. So with the world card, it's because your frequency is changing more. It's more high now. But not only that, you had to be reminded of your duality, that you can work on your shadow at any time. You got to keep working on your shadow all the time. Okay? We're going to leave this message short, guys, but there's an energy that's changing here. And I'm very happy for whoever's working on themselves, okay? I actually just posted something the other day in regards to shadow work, because I need to remind people all the time that, yes, you can continue working on your shadow. It's never ending. Healing is never ending. All right, guys. Peace out.